This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen VÄÄMM, a short new mockumentary from Bryan Stray. Framed as a French television documentary series, it takes a look into the personal history and production methods of Swedish music producer VÄÄMM, whose musical genius has led to a rich discography and a more mixed reputation within the music industry. In the first two parts of an allegedly 70-part series, we are witnesses to his production methods, as unusual and unproductive as they may seem, as he guides a young and upcoming singer into the national or international spotlight. The short is obviously a parody of many aspects of modern music production, the self-inflated egos of producers, and the idolatry one might hold for them. The various characters are pretty one-note pastiches, from VÄÄMM himself, to his younger protege, to whoever else might come into the studio. They do know their roles in this story, and they fall into them without a problem, never once letting up or dropping the illusion. It helps that everything that goes on is presented with a completely straight face, too. All things considered, the story is pretty weak, but it's more that because it's such a simple story to tell that so much is able to happen. With the added angle that for as simple such a story might normally be, there's so much that stalls the inevitable outcome. The actual comedy substance feels a mile a minute as so much occurs, despite so little happening, and it helps that there are visual gags and ironies omnipresent in almost every scene as well. The editing keeps it all moving at a fast pace, though obviously only enough so to keep things coherent, of course. The actual production value and art design, while not inherently tied to the comedy, also has a good amount of attention towards it, making use of fake archival material that looks era appropriate, as are the various music and song clips featured throughout the short, spanning several decades, and while being humorous, don't feel too much out of place. Overall, the short is driven towards being pure comedy, and doesn't want to be much more than that, nor does it need to. It finds a character and a world for them to inhabit, and it rolls with it for as long as possible while leaving you wanting more. VÄÄMM, Bryan Stray, 2022. 4 stars. I definitely recommend giving it a watch. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have something to add, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. I wonder if I can sing. I'm not gonna risk it here, but maybe if making reviews doesn't work out, if I ever escape, I could cut it as a singer for a cover band or something.